Let's go over to the last headline. This is from The Sun. Keegan lands in Der Schmidt. Oh, it's beautiful.
Or you can look like Liz Hurley for 65p.
Yeah, that's inside.
Depends what you want to focus on, Johnny, you know what I mean?
I wasn't too surprised about that, actually. Actually, that seemed quite, to me, that seemed quite expensive.
Can you imagine?
But no, but she, I tell you, listen, I think she's a great looking girl, don't get me wrong. I think she's actually a very attractive woman, perhaps one of the most attractive women on earth. But I will say that for someone who whinges non-stop about the press interfering in her lives, no one has done so well. I don't think you could find a woman on this earth who's done so well out of press coverage of her wearing skimpy frocks and, you know, candid shots. And I think she's done quite well. But yeah, there's another cracking photo. It's winter in New York, and I think that outfit reflects that. If you go really close, actually, you can just see goosebumps on the upper thigh. Anyway, England draws the old enemy in the World Cup qualifiers. Scotland get Belgium and Croatia. That's a tough group for them.
Belgium and Croatia?
Belgium and Croatia. Croatia's no football slouches, and Belgium can play. So that's a tough group for Scotland. Hopefully we'll do it against the Germans, and everyone will be free and happy and liberated. OK, do you know what? I'm going to get in there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, find it in your hearts. OK, first of all, you know, yesterday we gave our classic stories that will be appearing over Christmas.
Yeah. Have we got one today?
No. Do you know what? We missed one.
No, I don't believe it.
And the Sun have put it in today, rising to it, as if to say, aha, you missed it. It's the classic pub boss. David Gilson was sent a ransom note and snaps of his Christmas tree fairy tied and blindfolded after it went from Lazenby Teesside. The classic kidnapping often happens with garden gnomes or Santas. Oh. Why didn't we think of that? Why didn't we? You know what I mean? It's so frustrating sometimes, isn't it? It's a schoolboy error. It's a basic schoolboy error. I apologise for that. That is going into our chart. Next one for you here. Demands for all male clubs to be outlawed were rejected yesterday. Downing Street said the measures proposed by the Equal Opportunities Commission would not be made law, despite reports that the plan enjoyed support from some woman ministers. I think this is a vote for common sense. I can't understand why women would necessarily want to join those kind of all-male, old buffer clubs where you sit around in the armchair.
We've got our own.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a funny old thing, though, isn't it, after all this equality stuff?
Yeah.
My mate reckons that men and women, we're just very different, and we bring the best and the worst out of each
Absolutely
other.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's like, and stop trying to be manly.
But I think also there's been a confusion between the word different and the word equal. People have been sort of ashamed to acknowledge this difference because they think that means inequality. Equal, but different. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But anyway, I don't want to go down. Say if I start turning up at the Sanctuary, that all-female health club.
Tell you what,
say,
you wouldn't get out alive,
to be let in.
boy.
And I got up on those, what are those hoops called? Those things you do.
Are you naked?
Yeah, naked on that.
Right.
Just swinging round with my feet through the two holes, just swinging like that, going, does my body offend you, girls? Come on, does it offend you? Does it? Does it?
And they'd all rush in with a loofah, wouldn't they?
That's why I wouldn't go
Let
there.
me rub him.
Oh, don't, not loofahs. Loofahs, shower gel, fleeces. Yeah, that's the big three for me.
Really?
All three in the shower at once. That's a party right there. Loofahs?
Loofah?
Loofah, the erotic power of the loofah. For getting rid of clags.
But it's shredded wheaty. I've never seen you touch shredded wheat. Whereas personally...
I'm not going to eat the loofah.
No.
Good point. Do you know what? I'm going to get... There's another letter here. Sir, it's a letter to the Telegraph. What's it? Oh, I think you did, old boy. The qualification for the Handlebar Club is a hirsute appendage of the upper lip with graspable extremities. And the rules say that membership is open to any gentleman with the necessary qualifications. If we were to change the rules to any person, would we have a rush of ladies willing to join? Well, John, we've got some of the applicants here for you. 3 lovely ladies keen to join the Handlebar Club. Our artist impression. Have a look at this. First up, Hillary Clinton there.
That's lovely.
It sort of suits her. It sort of suits her. Next up, of course, is Lindsay Ward, the Stars girl for the Thrillenium. But she looks good with the moustache, you don't think?
I think she looks terrible with the moustache.
Do you not think the moustache looks nice?
No, I think it's the wrong colour.
You're absolutely right. It's the wrong guy. It's not in that colour. But I think you'll approve of this one. This is the last one for you. This
I
is
love a beard.
Sarah Ferguson. Now that's good. It sort of works, doesn't it? I'm sure the Handlebar Club will be very enthusiastic
Why
to
don't we
meet
get them on Join Our Club?
Join our club, the
Get
Handlebar
double
Club.
compliment,
Oh,
yeah.
I'd love that.
Yes.
Handlebar Club, get in touch with the show, please. Big breakfast, Old Ford Lock, Lockkeeper's Cottages.
Oh, yeah, he'll be watching, won't he?
Old Ford Lock, Lockkeeper's Cottages, Old Ford Lock, Lockkeeper's Cottages. Sorry, I got on a bit of a mind loop there. This is a plucky pilot here. Pilot sacked for delaying his flight to buy a meal.
What?
An airline captain has been sacked for keeping his passengers waiting an hour before taking off when he decided he didn't like the look of the food on board. Imagine how wound up the passengers were. I mean, the pilots always sound really relaxed, don't they? We're going to be cruising around 35,000. He just thought, I'm going to nip off for a meal. And off he went. And the thing was, he actually, he finished his pudding, he had his coffee, really relaxed. Well, there was a whole plane load full of people.
Oh, he didn't get a takeaway?
No, he didn't get a takeaway. He got off the plane, hailed a cab, nipped off to a restaurant. They're all waiting for takeoff. He's having a really nice meal, really taking his time. Oh, got back on board, felt, do you know, I've got a bit of indigestion. I'm not going to fly for a bit, just going to relax for a bit. Tell everyone I'm going to have a bit of a nap. Unbelievable. Well, they have, actually. That's exactly what they've done, I think.
Do you know, I went to Cuba once and we had to land in Newfoundland because you're not allowed in American airspace. But all I could work out, it wasn't for refuelling, it was for the aircraft crew to get pizza.
Is that what they were doing?
I was furious.
How annoying, you look out your window like that and you just see them all rushing on with
Can you
big...
imagine? I had no one to complain to.
Oh, because they're all
They're
off the plane.
actually quite mean on those planes.
Are they? Was Cuba nice, incidentally? I've often wanted to go to Cuba.
Yeah, I got something that I lost a stone in a week. I don't know what it was, but...
But food was moving through
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
absolutely.
Some of it never touched the sides.
Let me bore you about Cuba.
Actually came out
It's
tinned.
actually visually beautiful, though.
Is it visually
Yeah,
beautiful?
Really
Nice
gorgeous.
people?
Oh, charming.
Don't you making Sonny cry? Look at him. It's his own private
It was
utopia.
lovely.
All right, comrade, mate. Forward with the people, yeah?
There we are. We haven't got a gag. We should
He's our
include you on
little
that gag.
pony.
He's our little pony because of his lovely
He's
hair.
got his little lovely hair. Anyway, hey, Charlotte Church is keeping it real, ladies and gentlemen. The Welsh singing prodigy Charlotte Church has turned down invitations from the Pope, the Queen and President Clinton to sing to them on New Year's Eve. Instead, she's going to go spend the millennium at home with her family and go off to the Manic Street Preachers concert. How about, isn't that a nice thing? Going to say, though, to Clinton, the Pope and the Queen, I gather Sunita is still available for the She's taking some bookings. This should shock many of you. Do you know more than £200 million has been spent on improving the House of Parliament since Labour came to power? What? 200 million quid. I wouldn't mind so much, but actually MPs don't make any money. The people talk about sort of scroungers in this country, and they really are the worst. I'm not being funny. But that's just, they're uncreative people, they don't create wealth particularly, they just pass resolutions and do whatever and kind of tax us more. 200 million on a refurb. Equivalent of £300,000 for each MP. MPs say the granting of such enormous contracts. Check this as well. Someone's making a lot of money. I don't know how close they are to any MPs. I wouldn't like to intimate that. But £2,299,553 to install a basement fire alarm. Yeah, Pete Johnson could have done that for nothing. Seriously, the director, he's our technical guy.
That's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah, Magic Johnson could have done that, no sweat. They suspect that many of the improvements, including the replacement of leather on some benches in Commons Chamber, are unnecessary. The expenditure is on top of a £149 million bill for Portcullis House. So that's 200 million there, 149 over the road on their offices. Shame. Shame. Please, if there's a camera near you, please shake your fists at it. Shame. God, I can't. Do you know what? I am so longing for revolution. I'm bang up for it now. All I need now is a bearded leader I can have a picture of. Like that. That's all I want to be able to do.
Get that beard upstairs.
Have you got a beard upstairs?
I've got that beard. Do you
Fantastic.
want me to put it on?
But do you know what? Yeah, go and whack the beard on, I'll support you. But I think, do you know what? That's cost them 200 million, and yet the changing room teams do some remarkable things for 500 quid. Why not have the Commons and the Lords change over?
Yeah.
And they can refurb each other.
Great idea.
It's a fantastic idea, isn't it? It's so obvious to me. The Victorian bordello loos, a Tuscan farmhouse chamber.
Lovely.
But will they do it? I bet they won't. This is my picture of the day. It's just good because I've never seen buttocks worn on the front before. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a checks the back of your beard. It's not unusual. Quite literally a front bum. Look at that.
That is extraordinary.
There's your shape like that. That's in your
I
garden.
tell you what, though, he's happy as Larry with it.
He's happy because he drinks beer.
Yeah.
Of course he is. I wonder when the last time he saw... No! Okay. Do you know what? I just want to say one thing. He saw his feet. He saw his feet because you can't see them, you can't bend over. What have I done?
Nothing.
Have I crossed the line?
No.
Just?
Colin.
Colin. OK, do you know what? The last story for you. The 100th birthday of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, is on August the 4th, just to confirm that for you.
Wow.
Just get that dates in your mind. Because for me, that's a bigger day than January the 1st, and it's the biggest day. I'd like to see the Queen Mother Dome. Seriously, painted a pink like one of her ascot hats, just a massive gin tent. And that's what I'd like to see. I think it'd be marvellous. Wouldn't it be a lovely thing to have for the Queen Mum? But will they do it? I bet they won't. Do you know what? It's the pun down with the fun down, the low down. Let's get the puns, ladies and gentlemen. OK, here we go. Sun story. An antique tea trolley sells for £33,500. Apparently they bought it for the House of Commons. No, they didn't. The pun says... Tea on!
Oh,
Mirror story. A pub chain celebrates its birthday by selling pints for 79p.
lovely idea. Giving you the address later.
Go on, we're giving you the address is on our website. The pun says... Good old days. Groan if you like. Star story.
Roll if you want to go faster.
Keep your hands inside the car, please. The louder you scream, the faster we go. Get ready for
Roll
faster ride. This is a
if you
fast
want to go
ride.
faster.
England are in the same group as Germany and hope to thrash them. We certainly do.
Come on, England.
I think that should just be... I was chatting to Keith Allen yesterday, actually. He was telling me he just thinks the final of the World Cup every year should just be England-Germany. Just automatically. Maybe have one group Argentina, Brazil, the other group England, Germany. Get rid of the rest, apart from Italy. Sorry, chaps. We can bring you in as some kind of wild card side. But anyway, the pun, it's a beauty. Oh, it's good. They've seen what they've seen. Oh, it's good. Oh, I like it certainly. The pun says, here it is, Hun, drawn and slaughter. I'm not quite sure what it all means, it just sounds good. OK, those are the papers.
Coming
What's
up, we'll be
happening,
talking Italian with Mark Bannerman and Michael Greco, alias Walford's smoothest brothers.
Yes.